Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. What am I doing? What am I doing? What are you doing here? You clicked on this video. You should be ashamed of yourself. But we're going to do a little bit of an ironic BuzzFeed quiz here. It's ironic, okay? Listen, it's all for the glory of irony here. All right, let's not freak out here. I know BuzzFeed has a storied reputation. But this is all for the love of irony, and also my enjoyment of the up and coming hip hop group / boy band Brockhampton. Which Brockhampton member am I? I've always wondered. I have spent many a night not sleeping, losing sleep, totally stressed because I had no idea which Brockhampton member I was, and now we are going to find that out once and for all. It's been a question that's been plaguing the needle drop scene for a long time. Oh my God, 13 things we learned from Kim K's inventive. I have to click on this. I don't know what is going on here. Stranger Things kids fanboying over high. Yeah, let's let's not get caught into the click hole here. Let's find out which Brockhampton member I am, and just not give BuzzFeed too much ad revenue. All right. What do you order on your pizza? I don't know what this has to do with Brockhampton. I must not be enough of a super fan to really know or understand, but I'm just going to answer this. I think it's better that I don't understand going into it, so that I don't, kind of bias myself and pick sort of subconsciously whichever member I enjoy the wrapping of the most. You know what I mean? So let's see. Which one of these topics do I enjoy the most? Cheese, pineapple? Well, I am vegan, so I can't pick cheese. Same thing goes for pepperoni. So I'm kind of stuck with garlic, tomato, jalapeno, or pineapple. Hell no to the pineapple, though, pineapple pizza fans, I do respect you, okay? I respect your decision. I just don't, I'm pro-choice when it comes to pineapple. I'm not a pineapple fan. I'm pro-choice. Let's see. Garlic, tomato, or jalapeno, which is the most essential, the most badass pizza topping of these three? I really love a nice tomato pie, so I'm going to pick tomato. All right, pick that. What's your ideal Friday night? Making a movie, video games, cosplay, fight night, chilling with homies, or boba? All right, well, obviously, I've never made a movie on a Friday night, so I can't say. Video games, I've played some video games on a Friday night. I do not cosplay, though I would like to. It looks fun. I also like chilling with the homies. However, the most exciting out of all of them to me would be fight night. Spending Friday fighting people? I would love that shit. So I'm going to pick fight night. Because it says, what is your ideal Friday night? What is your usual Friday night? Ideally, I'd be fighting. Yeah! Fighting! All right, what's your favorite cereal? What's the best cereal out of these? Cheerios, Wheaties, Cocoa Puffs, Lucky Charms, Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops. I'm going to have to go Cocoa Puffs. Fruit Loops are overrated. They're too fruity, and the color, it's shit. It turns the milk to piss. Frosted Flakes they're okay. They're decent. Frosted Flakes are decent. Frosted Flakes are like, they're a solid 7. Lucky Charms, I'm not 6. I do not eat Lucky Charms. Wheaties, Breakfast of Champions, it's a 7 as well. It's a classic. And Cheerios, I sometimes I'm on a bit of a Cheerios kick if I just want something bland and just not to, be dealing with anything. But ideally, Cocoa Puffs are the best. Cocoa Puffs rule. So I'm going to pick Cocoa Puffs. What would you do if you won the lottery? Good idea. Good question. Produce a movie? No. In this climate, no, I would not produce a movie. Buy a massive truck? No. Buy weed? No. Though I might take that money and invest it into a dispensary, because I think that would be a very sound financial move. Drop out of school. Well, I'm not in school now, so that's not even an option. Or buy vintage merch. Like what? Like old dirty Led Zeppelin t-shirts and shit? No, thank you. I'll just buy a new Led Zeppelin t-shirt. I feel like I feel like buying like old things is just so inauthentic. Though, secondhand stuff is fine. I like thrift shop clothes and everything, but I'm sort of going down a rabbit hole here. I probably, I would say I would put it in the bank, but ultimately I would end up spending it on something, just not any of these things. I wouldn't buy a massive truck. I'm not in school, buy vintage. I guess I'll just say put money in the bank because I wouldn't spend it all, but I would definitely, I could see myself spending like, 50,000 or 60,000 or $100,000 off the bat on like a house or a car or something. But like, obviously, I wouldn't spend all the money in one spot. So a great deal of it probably would go in the bank. So a lot of it would probably go to charity too. But not all of it would be spent all at once. So we'll say in the bank. What's your dream job? I mean, I'm kind of doing my dream job right now, but let's whatever. Let's see. CEO of a big company. I'm there, baby. I'm there. Drug dealer. Now, that's drug dealing. Drug dealing, it's a seedy job. And I think it's, in the state that it is because of our current drug laws. Again, investing in a pot dispensary would totally do that. Would that make me a drug dealer? Maybe. Mafia leader, that's tempting. That is tempting. My Italian roots are saying to me, pick mafia leader. No job, so having no job whatsoever. Would that be just like being homeless, or would that just be like everything you want and need is just totally paid for and you don't have to do anything, I guess. Social worker or music producer. I mean, I'm kind of the CEO of the Needle Drop, although I guess the Needle Drop is if you could call it a company you could be a CEO of, and it's not a big company though, so I don't know. The CEO of a big company, it's probably not worth the trouble. Mafia leader, I don't want to go to jail, guys. And honestly, I don't want to hurt anybody either. To be a mafia leader, it looks epic, it looks cool, but at the end of the day, you're making decisions like, hey, you gotta kill that guy. And I don't want to be making life or death decisions for other people. Honestly, I don't want to have to kill people. I'm much more of a Friday night fight guy, a fighter. But I'm not much of a murderer, not much for murder. A social worker. Now, a social worker, seems like to me would be for personally, it's not for everybody, but personally would be a fulfilling job. The idea that you're helping other people. And then there's music producer, which would also kind of be my passion. And, honestly, like I love production. I love producing music. I love, sort of the inner workings of music. I love the technical sort of side of assembling music. So I could kind of see myself, enjoying a music producer job if I were not doing this. So, but also the idea of no job, because if everything is sort of paid for and you don't have to do anything, then, you could ideally do anything you want, which honestly, if I had no job, I would probably spend my time working anyway. I would just be working on things that probably don't pay a whole lot of money. You know what I mean? I'd only be reviewing obscure albums all day, or I'd just be like, I don't know, just like doing nothing but recording music all day or producing music for other people and just totally not getting paid and doing it for free or whatever. So I don't know. I'll just say music producer just to end this friggin' question. Choose one for the rest of your life. Okay. Free video games, the comfiest couch, a sexy stash, an awesome hat, vodka in a Sprite can, or Shawn Mendes. Well, I know which member Shawn Mendes represents, and though I think that would be a funny pick, I personally have no interest in Shawn Mendes. Kevin, he's all yours. I have no use for vodka in a Sprite can. Even if I did want vodka for the rest of my life, let's just put it in just the regular bottle. Or if I'm going to mix it with Sprite, let's put it in another container. An awesome hat, a sexy stash. I would like for my stash to be sexier. Not that I have to have the stash for the rest of my life, but if I ever wanted to grow it out and I knew it was going to be sexy when I grew it out. The comfiest couch and free video games. Honestly, I'll pick a sexy stash. I would like my stash to be sexier. I would love to be able to every, once in a while over the course of the year, just like grow it out and be like, bam, there's the sexy stash making a return. So I'll pick a sexy stash. Would love to have the sexy stash option. I think my mustache is okay. Pick a drink. Cheap beer, milk, tequila, coffee, jungle juice. Mike's hard. I'm going to say... I'm going to just sort of throw caution to the wind and say jungle juice. I'm just going to say jungle juice. Favorite saturation song? Out of these, I would probably either say Heat or Star. Heat or Star. I'm going to go Heat. And favorite song on Saturation 2? Teeth, Fight, Sweet, Queer, Sunny, Junkie. I'm going to say Queer. I'm Don McLennan. What? I'm Don McLennan. I'm well-spoken, respected by my peers, and never afraid of a challenge. While you may not be the face of the group, you're just as essential as anyone. Pfft, that's so me. God, I can't even... That's such a perfect quiz. I'm so Don McLennan. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this terrible video. I hope you're doing well. I hope I didn't offend any pineapple pizza lovers. I'll see you guys in the next one. Forever.